Welcome to this video on the UJ Library. The aim of this video is to give you an overview of what the UJ Library has to offer that may be relevant to your journey as a postgraduate student. The UJ Library has many wonderful resources for undergraduate and postgraduate students. As a postgraduate student, there are a few specific resources that you might find valuable. The first is the backbone of any library, books. But since UJ is an academic library, it also has access to journals and journal articles, databases, e-books, and research tools too. An academic journal is a periodical publication published annually, biannually, or quarterly, in which scholarship relating to a particular academic discipline is published. On the screen I have three examples of journals, namely the South African Journal of Botany, the South African Journal of Science, and the South African Journal of Philosophy. There are literally thousands upon thousands of journals, and they vary in quality. In South Africa, the Department of Higher Education and Training has a list of accredited journals, which means these journals have been vetted and found to be of a good scholarly standard. Due to the rise of predatory publishing, one has to be discerning about which journals to publish in. This list, as distributed yearly by the Department of Higher Education and Training, is a good indication of reliable academic journals. Inside academic journals, you will find journal articles. When an academic or group of academics conduct research, they usually write the information up in the form of a journal article. They will then approach a journal to publish their research. Once they have submitted a draft, a copy of this draft is submitted to at least 2 reviewers. This process is double-blind insofar as the authors don't know who the reviewers are, and the reviewers don't know who the authors are. This is to reduce bias during the review process. Usually, the reviewers will return commentary, and the authors will then make revisions. This process is ongoing until the reviewers are happy with the quality and they recommend publication. Oftentimes, they simply reject a paper, and the authors have to revise their submission and resubmit elsewhere. Since journal articles are shorter than books, they are published quicker, and therefore usually present the most up-to-date research and is a good place to look for the most recent research. Since there are thousands of journals, it would be impossible to read through each one to find relevant research. So, you can access databases. An academic database is a collection of information that is commonly used for research and writing, including access to academic journals. There are hundreds of databases. Some are general like EBSCOhost and JSTOR, and some are subject-specific like the Law Database, UTA, or the Philosophy Database, Philosopher's Index. On these databases, you can search for keywords or for specific journals or journal articles. In another video, I will show you how to access these through the UJ Library. Finally, the UJ Library offers you research tools. Perhaps the most relevant ones are the referencing tools like RefWorks and the subject librarians. RefWorks is available for free through the UJ Library and is a good referencing manager. On the screen, I have also placed the information of UJ's Faculty of Education subject librarians. These librarians are a wealth of knowledge, and they can usually help novice researchers to find fantastic resources. Subject librarians are a great contact to have as you start conducting research. I hope you have found this video informative, and be sure to check out the other videos too. Happy writing!